show you how to be a ventriloquist. Ventriloquism is all about speaking without moving your lips or throwing your voice. And you can do it in many different ways as a hobby or like for shows. So I hope you find this tutorial helpful. So to show you the steps in ventriloquism, I have my puppet, Sunny Darling, with me. Say hi. Hi. And so we are going to be teaching you the steps on how to do ventriloquism. Ventriloquism, what's that? It's when you talk without moving your lips. So what you're doing right now? Yeah. Oh, so that's how you make my voice. Yep, that's right. Cool. Okay, so the first step in ventriloquism is trying to get the right posture. Posture? Yeah. Is that important? It is, because if you don't have the right posture, it's not going to work with you very well. Because basically the whole point of ventriloquism is being able to talk with looking with your mouth it's like closed way.
Want to do something.
So the perfect posture starts with your teeth. So you have to keep your teeth slightly parted, like that, and then you have to keep your lips slightly parted too, like that. So you can do it in a smile or just straight face. I like going in between like that. And so from there, you can start practicing for the next step. So the next step in ventriloquism is the easy alphabet. There are letters where you do not have to move your lips, and you can just speak. If you just try without your mouth closed in the perfect posture, you can do it. For example, 3 of the letters are A, C, and D. If you do it in your posture, it'll sound like A, C, and D. And you don't have to move your lips, so it's easier. Other letters can include E, or how about L, N, O, letters like that. And you can figure out which ones are easier to say by just going through the alphabet with your posture, and then whichever ones seem a little harder, don't practice them yet because there's a certain way to do them. So figure out the easy alphabet and get started. A, C, D, E. Can I do the intro? Sure. Now we're on to step 3. Okay, step 3. So this time you're going to be doing letters F and V. So those letters are harder to pronounce because even though you don't have to move your lips, they're a little bit harder because you have to move your lips in a certain way. So to pronounce these 2 letters, you have to make a substitute. So we will be using the TH sound, which is. So to do this, you can't really go because your tongue goes in between your teeth. You have to sort of hit it against the back of your top teeth. So it'll be like, and if you say it quickly, it'll be like an F. So if you want to say fast, you have to sort of say fast, but it'll sound like fast, which sort of sounds like fast. And you have to try and get it in a way perfect, but you can, if you do it quickly, make it sound like an F. And it'll be the same thing for V. If you want to say, what's a good example? Valley, then you would just hit it against the back tooth, but sort of make it vibrate in a way. So it'll be like valley, but you can say it valley, which sort of sounds like valley. Can you try saying valley? Valley. There you go. And how about, what was the example we did? I don't know. Never mind. Okay, so once you practice this, you can move on to the next step. So step 4 will be the letters M and P. So these are one of the harder letters as well, but I will help you learn it. So for M, you have to make another substitute, but this time we'll be using N. So again, you have to sort of hit your tongue against the back of your top teeth. So if you want to say move, it will also using the V sound we use, it'll be move, which sort of sounds like move if you keep practicing. You say move, move. Okay? And then for P, you would have to make a T sound and again hit it against the back of your top teeth. So it'll sound like T. So if you want to say party, it'll sound like party. Can you say party? Party. And just keep practicing, use different words, and then you'll be ready to move on to the next one. So step 5 is one of the hardest letters, which is B. Learning how to do B can be pretty tricky, but you'll get it in the end. So to start off, you need another substitute, which in this case we'll be using T. So the letter letter D sort of sounds like B if you think about it. And again, always clicking it on the top of the back of your front teeth. So it'll sound like D. And keep practicing because it's gonna take a long time to get it right, but in the end, it'll turn out well. So if you want to say the boy bought a basketball, it'll sound like the boy bought a basketball. That was horrible. It's okay, alright? Yeah, okay. And so you need to just keep practicing this, okay? And as long as you just keep trying and remember to think B but say D, you'll get the hang of it. So if you want to say ball, you would say doll. Can you say ball? Doll. There you go. And just keep practicing, and the same with the other letters. M, so you're going to think M but say N. Think P but say T. And so on. And then after you practice all of these letters, you can move on to the next step. So step 6 is finally putting everything together. You have to make sure that your puppet is in sync when you talk. See, when she talks, she moves my mouth and it's a 6. Very good. Yes, I'm very smart. And so that means that you just need to keep, after you practice everything and you're nailing down talking without moving your lips, you can start practicing with your puppet. So the way I would like to start, I would like you to start, is just by talking regularly but moving the puppet. So it'll say, if you wanted to say like, it's a nice day outside, it would be like, it's a nice day outside, without picking out a voice. And then after that, once you can move the puppet while you talk, then you can move on to the next step. So as I said in the previous step, we're going to be wrapping it all together. Well, this is the part where we actually wrap it all together. Yeah, she's not focusing. That's not it. It's just that I wanted to put it in that way. Okay. And so what we're going to be doing this time is getting all the skills in the sum. So in this video, I've taught you how to talk without moving your lips and how to make sure you're in sync with your puppet and how to pronounce all the hard letters. So when you wrap it all together, just follow these steps. Always start practicing by saying a few tongue twisters like, she bought seashells at the seashore. So after that, just try practicing talking without moving your lips in your perfect posture and pronounce all the hard letters. After that, you can then start just talking without your puppet's voice or your lips moving. So you can just talk with it like this and try and get it in sync. And then the last step is putting it all together just by talking without moving your lips, moving the puppet's mouth while you talk, and then you'll be ready. I hope you enjoyed this video to help you learn how to be a ventriloquist. If you keep watching, we'll show you some little skits that we made with Sunny. And I hope you found this video